जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्व गिरिधारी राधा ललित माधव जी की जय। राधा रमन बिहारी राधा विनोद बिहारी राधा नयन बिहारी जी की जय। गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जी की जय। राधा दामोदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा गोकुल नंद राधा रमन जी की जय। कृष्ण बलराम महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र सत्य श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। तदय शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि महोत्सव की जय। श्री रूपानुग गौड़ीय गुरुवर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ शिव गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। स्वरूप दामोदर राय रमानंद जी श्री गौर परिषद वृंद की जय। नमाचार्य शिव हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। नवदीप मंडल की जय। व्रज मंडल की जय। क्षेत्र मंडल की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Shri Guru Charana Kamala Bhajaman. 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 Guru Kripa Bina Nahi Koi Sadam Bal. Guru Kripa Bina Nahi Koi Sadam Bal. Brajamana Bhaja Hanukshan. Bhajamana Bhaja Hanukshan. Shri Guru Charana Kamala Bhajaman. Shri Guru Charana Kamala Bhajaman. Milata nahi aisa durlabha jana. Milata nahi aisa durlabha jana. Brahmata hun jaudaha bhuvan. Brahmata hun chaudaha bhuvan. किसी को मिलते हैं आओ भाग्य से. किसी को मिलते हैं आओ भाग्य से. हरि भक्तों के दर्शन. हरि भक्तों के दर्शन. श्री गुरु चरणा कमला भजमान. श्री गुरु चरणा कमला भजमान. कृष्ण कृपा की आनंद मूर्ति. Krishna Kripa ki Ananda Murati. Dina Jana Karuna Nidhan. Dina Jana Karuna Nidhan. Bhakti Bhava Prema Tina Prakashatam. Bhakti Bhava Prema Tina Prakashatam. Shri Guru Patita Pavan. Shri Guru Patita Pavan. Shri Guru Charana Kamala Bhajaman. Shri Guru Charana Kamala Bhajaman. Shruti Smriti aur Purana Namahi. श्रुति स्मृति और पुराना नमहि कीना स्पष्ट प्रमाण कीना स्पष्ट प्रमाण तनमान जीवन गुरुपादे अर्पणम् तनमान जीवन गुरुपादे अर्पणम् श्री हरि नाम रटान सदा श्री हरि नाम रटान श्री गुरु चरणा कमला भजमान श्री गुरु चरणा कमला भजमान जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे बोलो हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे हरि बो निताय गौर 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 प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बो बोला नित्य लीला प्रविष्टा विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र सत्य श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय तदीय शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बो अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पवनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नामश्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सचिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपरिं माधुरीं गोष्ठवातिं राधाकुन्दं गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासं प्रप्तो यस्य प्रतिकृपया श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि नमो विष्णुपदाय राधिकायै प्रियात्मने श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायणेति नामिने श्रीकृष्णलीलाकथने सुदक्षं औदार्यमाधुर्य गुणैश्च युक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डिनं भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपदाब्जधृतैकहृदि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वं सततं प्रपाद्ये देवं नारायणं वन्दे वृन्दावननिवासिनम् अनन्तगुणभूषितकोटिवत्सलरूपिणं गौरकृपविग्रहाय गौरङ्गस्य प्रियात्मने तं रूपं सततं वन्दे मज्जीवनस्य जीवनं विरहेण सदय चेतव पादपद्मेषु मे आश्रये चरणे देहि गुरुदेव कृपामयम् श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I'm offering my unlimited Dandavata Pushpanjali unto the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. Nitila Pravishta, Om Vishnupada Stotra Sata Shishimat Bhaktivedanta, Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Also to all Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga, my exalted Shishya Gurus, Om Vishnupada Stotra Sata Srimad Bhaktivedanta Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj, Shrimati Krishna Priya Thakurani. Also, all dear devotees, following the footsteps of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and also all of our Rupanuga Guru Varga, Dandavat Pranam. I am very happy today because I have a chance to glorify Srila Gurudev, although it is impossible. One time I heard one devotee said to Srila Gurudev, "Thank you, Srila Gurudev." Gurudev very strongly told him, "You cannot say thank you to your Guru. You can only ask for service." Srila Gurudev was teaching us that Kinkara, the word Kinkara, Sanskrit, means servant, comes from Kimkara. What can I do? How can I serve? So we will never be able to really thank Srila Gurudev, to give him this debt. Srila Gurudev Shishimat Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj is a completely unprecedented personality on the horizon of Sri Saraswat Gaudiya Parivara, the great family of Saraswat Vaishnavas, means the followers of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. He is the topmost of Rasika Vaishnavas. Chaitanya Lila Amrita Sarasaram. He is the knower of sacred reasons for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. His deepest bhavas, Srila Gurudev has disclosed that to the world. Srila Gurudev is the great admirer of Chaitanya Lila and Chaitanya Siddhanta, the philosophy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his conception of Achintya Bheda Bheda Tattva, and in his explanations of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Siddhanta, Srila Gurudev has achieved the unprecedented depths. What really is the highest level, the highest exhibition of Achintya Bheda Bhed. Srila Gurudev has given us Raramananda Samvat, the great conversation between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Raramananda, in which Raramananda was speaking. So, through the mouth of Sri Raramananda, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was himself speaking about the highest limit of Achintya Bheda Bhed, simultaneous oneness and difference. So Srila Gurudev has given this to the world. Completely unprecedented, to very, very fallen people like myself. He has given this gift. When Srila Gurudev was coming to the West, he was saying, "I have no other objective. I need no money. I need no followers. I need no name, fame, recognition. I just want you to accept these teachings. I want you to accept this unprecedented love brought by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chakodan dilo jay, janme janme Prabhu say. You give me transcendental vision and you are my Guru, life after life." We were asking Srila Gurudev, in these words, Srila Narottam Das Thakur, glorifying Sri Guru, he is saying about the eternal connection of a disciple to a Sri Guru. How is it possible? Is it really possible that you may come life after life to each particular disciple? Actually, we know, we heard from Vaishnavas that it depends on the depth of Guru Nishta, of your faith towards your Guru, of your devotion towards him. So Gurudev was saying mysteriously, he was saying, Some of you I have met before, some of you have come newly. But he was also saying to us that whether or not we'll meet Srila Gurudev next in our further journey depends on our Guru Nishta. Then we'll become one-pointed to the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. Otherwise, Krishna will send us some other representative. But on this day of Srila Gurudev's 100th anniversary, I'm really praying from the core of my heart. I know that I'm a piece of burden. I'm a problematic child, but please come and pick me up again. I know that you're most merciful. And I know that I'm so much speculating on your mercy, so much using it for my own so-called benefit. But you're breaking my independence and you're engaging me in your plan. My very first darshan with Srila Gurudev, 1999, after I received Harinam from him in Vrindavan, was about my service. I knew that a new disciple should ask Srila Gurudev, oh, how can I serve you? I was having million ideas related to my interests and personality, but Gurudev broke it just in one blow. He said to me in a very, very simple way, gave me, as I perceived then, quite a standard instruction. You should go to your country and preach and distribute my books in your language. And when I was taken aback with my mouth wide open, Gurudev showed like this blessing sign and said, yes. And that was it. So in that way, Srila Gurudev breaks up our independence because he knows us best. He knows who we are. He knows what our path really is, relating to our Swarup, related to our Swarup, our eternal form and eternal service, seva. So he knows that and he directs us there. So since then, I had very strong impression from Srila Gurudev. He had given to me that not what we want, but what he wants, we need to perform. Srila Gurudev, as I mentioned, was an unprecedented Rasika Vaishnava, fully in the line of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. When Gurudev was speaking, the whole Guru Parampara was speaking, and sometimes he was saying to his servants, to the devotees who were near him, oh, today, that was not me who was speaking. That was Srila Rupa Goswami. That was Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. So, Srila Gurudev, while speaking, he was bringing us all the conclusions of Shri Guru Parampara, and the whole Guru Parampara was speaking through him. Srila Gurudev was so much loving to each and everyone, each and everyone. He could honor each and everyone, practically. An ant, a demon even. So many devotees were coming to him, we know, in the 80s, 90s, from the West. They were hearing from Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev was jokingly saying, oh, they were milking me like an old cow. But I was still speaking. He was still giving them. Still, so many different kinds of people came. But Srila Gurudev was giving them so much mercy anyway, because he could see their real Swarup, he could see their real destination. That's why he was helping them. Srila Gurudev was blessing children, I remember, touching children of devotees, each and everyone. Have Krishna Bhakti, have Krishna Bhakti. Touching by his hand. It was amazing, amazing. Srila Gurudev was respecting each and everyone, and especially in the Russian-speaking sector to which I belong, the remembrances of those Russian festivals. So amazing, 6 Russian festivals. When Gurudev came first time to Moscow, 2000, that was in a former pioneer camp. You know, pioneers, young Leninists. So Srila Gurudev was in that rented place, and he went for a morning walk. And he saw a little statue of Lenin there. And Gurudev, oh, Lenin, my friend. Each and everyone was his friend, really. And Srila Gurudev honored Russians so much when he came. Oh, I know Russians, they're very strong. They can build Sputnik. They can fly to space. Yes, I know Lenin, I know Stalin, I know all of them. He was saying Gurudev's love was so universal that even Lenin could benefit. So much mercy. And Srila Gurudev went to the Red Square in 2000. That's the place where, well, all the samadhis of the Russian leaders are. Yes, and in the same way as Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, he was walking in the Red Square, and he gave mercy to all. Srila Gurudev was accepting us in those afternoon hours before class, when so many devotees were coming. Really, his room was packed. So devotees were coming with the endless questions, and they were not really eager to come back to class, but they had to. So Gurudev was finally standing up and coming back to class, and when the class was starting, he was saying, oh, I wanted to come half an hour before, but oh, so many of you came. So Srila Gurudev was great hope for all devotees, especially those senior ones, disciples of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshakshidhar Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj, all those great acharyas who had departed by the time of his world tour. And they were coming with new hope. Srila Gurudev was seeing the sorrow of each and everyone, how lost everyone was, how confused in this Kali Yuga world with so many false gurus. Srila Gurudev was calling them kangurus. Kanguru. Not guru, but kangaroo. That famous darshan, again, Moscow 2000. Gurudev gave about Guru Tattva very strongly, very strongly. So many devotees came. They were disciples of one fallen guru who had fallen a couple of years before that. So one of them asked Srila Gurudev, oh, how about my former guru? Was he really false? Srila Gurudev said, he was not guru, he was representative. Swamiji left them as representatives, but they were not really eager to perform the functions of real gurus. So many devotees came, and again I remember that first somehow or other, so many memories, but the festival Moscow 2000 was so much special that just remember it now. So many devotees came. By that time it was not a big crowd, maybe 250, no more than that. First Russian festival 2000. Everybody was crying like little babies. Everyone. The whole auditorium was just soaking wet of tears. And it was so unbelievable, because everybody could see that is our Prabhupada, Swami Maharaj. Everybody could see. So Srila Gurudev was that. So I have the last 5 minutes. So I want to mention something about that fact. I mentioned that Srila Gurudeva is the great Rasika Vaishnava. So the rasa he has in his heart was just coming out non-dependently of what kind of Harikatha he was speaking. From the very, very beginning, you can feel that. And that was very much in tune with your own concept, how to say, your own intention, real intention of your soul. So Srila Gurudeva was catching that, and he was taking that to the destination, and it was amazing. So that is the function of Sri Guru, one who opens the door to the light. Guru. Gu means darkness and Ru means light, so he opens that door and he makes the eternal tendency of Swarupa active. And all of a sudden, as we learned from Siddhanta, immediately Krishna Sevavasana comes as the manifestation of Bhakti Lata Bij, Gurudeva is putting. So the desire to serve Krishna, and then Shraddha manifests, the faith, and then you become completely different. So Srila Gurudeva was making all the residents of this world completely different. One author of religious encyclopedia in the internet, he said that when Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj started his world preaching, the quantity of his disciples by 2002, I think, was like 10,000, he said. But then, by the time of his departure from this world, 2010, it became just infinity. You cannot really fix, you cannot really see how many disciples. So Gurudeva was initiating everyone. And, he could, Jagat Guru, he can initiate anyone and everyone. And everyone could feel the smell of that rasa. So that's why the reaction of the Gaudiya Vaishnava world was sometimes critical. Not everyone could take, not everyone was understand. Why is Srila Narayan Maharaj saying that? Because when the revolutionary comes, the spiritual revolutionary, then all the borders, all the borderlines are broken. When Lord Nityananda comes, then even those codes of common behavior are broken. What to speak of, some spiritual differences and everything. Everything is reconciled. So all the borders are broken and all the differences are reconciled. In that way, Srila Gurudeva introduced the total harmony and the jubilance of Gaura Rasa, of Bhakti Rasa was there. So Srila Gurudev gave us that science of harmony. In the first darshan Lithuanian devotees had with Srila Gurudev, 2000 in Moscow, that same festival again, in my memory, Srila Gurudev said, meet together and discuss all Tattva Siddhanta, Guru Tattva, Gaura Tattva, Nityananda Tattva, Bhakti Tattva, Prema Tattva. And you, pointing to me, you write to me emails. How is everything going on? And build up your relationship, not by force, but by love and affection. Love and affection. So that principle of harmony is just coming out of the deep, deep rasa Srila Gurudev has in his heart. So many things to say, but I have time limits. So the last minute, if you don't mind, I want to say some words in Russian. Srila Гурудев, Шримад Бхактивиданта Нараяна Госвами Махарадж, беспрецедентный Расика Вайшнав, который нес и несет в своем сердце высшую гармонию. Он смог вложить эту божественную гармонию, эту бхакти-расу, которая разливалась, проливалась из его уст каждый раз, когда он говорил Харикатху. Он смог донести эту божественную гармонию, эту бхакти-расу до каждого сердца, каждой живой души в этой вселенной. И мы самые-самые удачливые, падшие, такие, как я, смогли обрести эту бхакти-расу. Шрила Гурудев, наш вечный доброжелатель, наш вечный отец, Чакудан Диладжей, Джанме Прабхусей. Нитилила Правиштам Вишнупада Стутра Сата Шримад Бхактивиданта Нараяна Госвами Марадж Ки Джай, Тадия Шуба Авирбхав Тити Махотсава Ки Джай, Ширупанука Гаудия Гуру Варга Ки Джай, Парамарадитама Гурупад Падма Ки Джай, Шри Вайшнав Тхакур Ки Джай, Гор Примананде Хари Хари Бол.